Yeah, I already pressed record.
Alright, so hello guys, welcome back to Channel 69 News, here with your host, the one and only Antonio Balansat. And this just in, the government has released a bunch of documents from the late 19th and 20th century about the U.S. relations with Cuba. And also, for more information, we will send you down to our station with Sherwood.
Oh, hey there. My name is Sean Reyes. I'm here to talk to you about the U.S. exploiting Cuba's resources and also Cuba's independence by using the Platt Amendment. To support one of our resources, the reason why the U.S. wanted Cuba was because there was sugar and they wanted the plantation farms. And my partner Kyle will give you more information about that in that matter.
Hey, my name is Kyle. I have a PhD and I had 36 years of education. So I'm gonna bring you guys some background knowledge of the US and Cuba. And during that time, Cuba was being ruled by Spain, so the US was going to take Cuba and get rid of the Spanish. Wait, I gotta turn the page now. I like this book. And after the U.S. won the war, Spain quickly signed Cuba over the U.S. The U.S. granted Cuba their independence, but required some control over Cuba. So they established the Platt Amendment. What is the Platt Amendment? I don't know. You may ask another one of our colleagues who would love to explain.
Thanks, Kyle. So, in 1901, the U.S. established an amendment in Cuba, preventing them from creating treaties with other countries, and gave the U.S. the right to intervene in Cuba to maintain the people's independence, and also allowed the U.S. to have a stationed naval base in Cuba.
Tell me
Oh,
what.
it's, yeah, go ahead.
Tell me what. Alright. What's up, guys? And you saw that little bit from Kyle Tat. And if you're still confused, here's a short film produced by a high school around the area.
Move, Cuba. Watch out. Ow, ow, shit. Oh, hey. Yo, stop.
Go.
Hey man, you hey?
Yeah.
Dude, we hella just fucked up Spain, huh? We hella just fucked them up, bro. We hella got him. Alright, I'll see you later, man.
Alright.
I was tryna beat a case, but I ain't beat that case. I did the race. Beat it up, run. Eli blast, cricket foes like a vase. Then I go out my way.
not a friend's fight. It signifies the symbolism of what happened to Cuba, Spain, and the USA. So, I was Spain. Caltat was the U.S. and Sherwin was Cuba. At first, we see like me taking advantage of Cuba because he's like my dog. I was treating him like and then after that, like the U.S. was jealous and wants to take over Cuba because wants to put naval ports and like coal mines and stuff and sugar and get some and tobacco. Like to do that, the U.S. has to fight Spain. As you can see, Kyle Tat punched me, and then like I fell down. Like that's the fall of Spain, and I don't want to talk about it. And Sherwin, Cuba helped him out because Cuba thought like the U.S. was trying to help him, but it was U.S. selfish needs. And you could see this by giving, when Caltat gave the hat back, you see Caltat being sneaky took some resources, like the phone signifies sugar and the key signifies tobacco. And after that, the U.S. like start attacking Cuba with like Platt Amendment and like naval bases and stuff, and Cuba didn't really win, and then Cuba should have like just stayed with me.
Bravo, bro. It's a great short film by the local high school in our area, and yeah, they really brought out imperialism and how the U.S. exploited and basically just used Cuba. So they're really good about the Platt Amendment, how it just came out of nowhere and it just slapped Cuba right in the face. So by the way, in that part, some Cubans kind of accepted the Platt Amendment and took it as like, oh, we don't care. But some other Cubans, I guess, didn't like the Platt Amendment and they just like didn't accept it at all. So even though the U.S. freed Cuba of Spain's control over Cuba, the U.S. basically replaced itself for Cuba and made it even worse. And one last thanks for the local high school for sending us that very important video on imperialism in Cuba. And yeah, tune in next time for probably our next topic. I don't know what it's gonna be, but should be great. No, cut it.
Peace.